Well, good day. I'm Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis. Welcome to Commission Corner. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, this is something new that we are bringing to the residents to be more transparent about what we are doing throughout the community. Of course, you can always reach me via phone, email, or social media, which can be seen on the screen below. Now, we have a very exciting segment today, as usual, and I have a few guests joining me right here on the couch. So let's get into it. So first up, we have a very special guest, someone who I've known over the years joining me today, and it's our very own Broward County Commissioner and former Mayor of Broward County, Commissioner Dale V.C. Holness. So we welcome you to Commission Corner, Commissioner. I would like to say my deepest condolences. The recent passing of your mother, I know it's a very difficult time for you. You're in our prayers.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me today.
Appreciate it.
And so, Commissioner Holness, please tell us a bit more about, I have an upcoming town hall meeting, and you'll be moderating it.
Yes.
It's going to be with our state representatives, including Senator Chevron Jones, Marie Woodson, as well as property appraiser Marty Kier and Supervisor of Elections Joe Scott. Can you tell our attendees what they could expect?
So it's very important that folks tune in and listen to this program. I attended the town hall meeting. There's a lot of changes that occurred this session in Tallahassee, and especially around voting.
Yes.
One of the things that they change is the time frame for you to register to get a vote by mail mailed to you. So many people who think, well, I did the vote by mail already, I'm going to keep getting it. Not necessarily so. Unfortunately, some in Tallahassee would want to make it more difficult for you to vote by mail. It's a very easy, effective way, safe way to vote. Now they're requiring that you register more often each election cycle rather than 2 election cycles. They're also requiring that you provide the last 4 numbers of your Social Security.
Wow.
When you register to get a vote by mail. So that's one thing. And there's a lot of other changes in how the election apparatus can function and run in the state. And then you will have information from Marie Woodson, who's passed some legislation.
Yes.
As it pertains to homestead exemption, especially for seniors. This is something that's very important that she and property appraiser Marty Kier will discuss. And then Senator Jones have brought some legislation in that he's going to discuss what happened, how it happened, and so the people can be aware of what's going on in government.
Absolutely. I thank you for that. It's going to be a very interesting evening, and that's going to be on August 16. And it's from 6 to 8 p.m. right here at the town center, and we really welcome folks to attend. We'll have more information forthcoming. And so, Commissioner, I know you're very busy. In fact, it's called Dale Everywhere.
That's what I say, yes.
And so, tell us a bit about some of the things you're working on that's up and coming for our community to know about.
So, something that's very important, especially for those who are renting, we've dedicated at the county $53 million to assist those who need to have their rents paid. To also provide for assistance for utility payments also. You can get up to 100% of your past due rent paid through this $53 million fund that, thanks to the federal government, we're able to secure through the CARES program. 12 months of rent, up 100% of it, and then an additional 3 months to ensure that folks have some stability to continue being able to be housed. We don't want people to be homeless. The information that you'll need to reach to get to that is at broward.org/rent assistance, broward.org/rent assistance. There's a direct phone number that you may call also. If you have someone who you know might be in need of this help, they may call 888-692-7203. 888-692-7203. 888-692-7203, or go to broward.org/rent assistance. There's also another number that's very easy for you to call if you ever need help. with Broward County Governmental Services. That number is 311, simple number, 311. It's actually also the number you call whenever there's a disaster or pending disaster, the approach of a hurricane, you want information as to where to find shelter or any kind of assistance you might need from Broward County. 311 is that informational hotline.
What else do you have going on?
We also have another number, 211, which covers a wide variety of items that you may need assistance with, all the way from getting health care supplied to you, or if you have someone who might be suicidal. 211 is that number. I also have worked closely with our Small Business and Economic Development Department, and if you're in business and you're not registered to do business with Broward County, you ought to do so. You may register your business to do business, not just to have a license, but to actually register to contract with Broward County. You may go to broward.org/econ-dev, broward.org/econ-dev, and there's a host of programs that they have to help our small businesses to prosper. Some of those programs are certification for CBE, DBE. We now ask that when we give major contracts, 25% of that be allocated for small, minority, and women-owned businesses. That falls under the category of our CBE, SBE program. We also have sheltered program, where if there's a contract for $250,000 or less, it's sheltered for these small businesses. Last year, that amounted to $10 million in contracting. So again, the place to go to register for that is broward.org/econ-dev. When you go there, you'll also see events that we have coming up to assist our small businesses. We're also working to help with those who qualify for TPS, to assist them in the process. The federal government haven't opened the portal yet, even though they declare on May 22nd that they would be expanding TPS for the Haitian people, who certainly need this assistance. They've been quite helpful to the United States over the year, helping us in the war for independence and in many other ways to help us get the Louisiana lands from France. We will be working with many organizations such as FAM, Marlene Bastien, my friend in Miami. We'll put a resource list from Miami through to Palm Beach, where people who could qualify for this program will be able to help that. We'll give information out at the citizenship drives also.
Perfect, because now is certainly not the time for anybody to go back into such turmoil.
Absolutely.
And we want to assist where we can. So thank you for that information. It's very important on the federal level that we get that information to our local residents.
Absolutely.
So once again, thank you, Commissioner Holness, for visiting us here on Commission Corner.
A pleasure. Thank you for having me, my friend.
Be well.
And Miramar is the place to be.
Hey, right here in Miramar.
Yeah, it's all here in Miramar.
So hello, Tara. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm doing well, and welcome to Commission Corner. It's your second time on.
Yes, thank you for having me again.
Yeah, absolutely. So for those who don't know Tara, please introduce yourself to our community.
I'm the department coordinator for the Economic and Business Development Department here at the City of Miramar.
Perfect. And we have a very important project coming up, BizFit.
Yes, we do.
It's called our BizFit Tour, but this year we're doing it virtually.
Yes.
And explain what it's about, because I could go into it, but you know, you're from that department. What is BizFit and how did it come about?
Okay, BizFit is our business tool, basically. It's getting your business in shape, getting it financially fit. BizFit is now 3 years old, but unfortunately with the pandemic, we had to take it virtually like you explained. And it's just here to basically support our business community, provide the tools and content and any resources to help them thrive and grow.
Absolutely. It's something that I introduced several years ago.
Exactly.
And we work in conjunction with the Miramar Pembroke Pines Chamber as well, to make sure, especially our small businesses that really are mom and pop run, and they don't always have the opportunity to come to the City Hall, and we would go to them. Again, this year it's even more accessible. It's going to be virtual. So thank you so much for that and all the work that you do for our business community. You're welcome. Folks, stay tuned. Let them know how they can sign up. What is the website?
You can sign up directly through MiramarFL.gov with the Department of Economic and Business Development. There's an online website there where they can click the link and just go ahead and register.
Okay, and there is a BizFit Live, bizfit.live, is that it?
Yes, it's bizfit.live.
Okay,
Is the
perfect.
actual URL address.
Perfect. So once again, if you are a business person or looking to open your own business, you're an entrepreneur in the making, tune in BizFit Live or MiramarFL.gov for our next session, our BizFit session. You'll learn more about what to do when you're starting your own business. So Tara, thank you so much for joining us here on Commission Corner. I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you so much for having me, Commissioner.
You're welcome. Well, today we have WZPP, our community radio station, with us here on Commission Corner. Please introduce yourself. I know who you are, but we want to make sure our residents know you in person.
Hi, my name is Janelle, otherwise called Miss Chin, the one and only Miss Chin on WZOP and WZPP Radio. Yes.
Aye.
I'm just simply Mikey Mike.
Oh, come on, Mikey Mike. You
That's
are
it.
engaging more than that, but we know you. You have a lot of talents. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about our Jamaican independence. We know it's coming up. We have a lot of celebrations around Jamaican independence. For those who don't know, the commission itself is all of either Jamaican, they're all Jamaican or Jamaican descendants. And so we pride ourselves in our heritage. And so one of the things that I'm going to have during August is our sound system clash. So it's like a clash. It's a pre-independence fete, you know. And so I brought you in today because you're going to be featured on there, both of you. So could you explain a little bit about our sound system culture for those who may not know, may not be from the islands? What is that about?
Well, it's something like verses. That's where they get it from.
Oh.
The whole clash idea the whole verses thing came from that. It's a culture I've been around for a while. From before I was born, they had two of the most popular producers in Jamaica. Used to have two nightclubs in front of each other, which they would compete to get the most crowd. I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of them was Sir Coxsone, which is dad, and Duke Reid, two of the biggest producers. And then they would cut the latest music, and the people would run from one yard to the next yard. So Duke Reid would put on a nice song, and the people say, hey, I like that one, and I run over to his venue. And then Sir Coxsone put on a song, and run over his venue, and then that's where Clash really
Competition.
really originated from. you know?
Wow.
The entertainers took it on a different level, and they started competing against each other. And then the sound systems now used to have the artists would come out and DJ on the sound system. Like they used to be the ones they call it toast the mic,
Okay.
and that would be the competition. But then I guess the sound systems got smarter and realized that, hey, why do I have to bring them out all the time? Let's put them on a tape or on a record and cut a dub plate and just bring it with me and just play it. And that's how the whole thing started changing. So it's really coming from way before I was born.
Wow,
You know,
nice.
the
That's a
culture.
little bit of history that is good for us to know. And so Miss Chin,
Yes, ma'am.
and the chin, where does that come from?
Okay, well,
I
the funny
ask
thing
me?
is, I asked my mom the same question. It's like, why you call me Miss Chin? And she's like, child, when you were born, you look like a China baby. And the doctors call you Chin, and you left the hospital with the name Miss Chin. So it stuck on me since
That
I
is
was a
not
child.
true.
Oh, stop it.
You
Yes,
should have asked me.
but in other cases, if I can stand to show the audience, you know,
No, sit down.
yes.
Don't do that.
But yeah, that's where the Miss Chin
Chin
came from, actually given to me from birth, from the doctors in the hospital.
Very nice.
Kingston Jubilee Hospital. Yeah.
Yes, yes, a
You know what I'm
famous
saying? When you don't bond with certain things, if you're flat.
Okay.
Yes.
Listen,
Let me just put it out there that way, edited version.
I'm proud of my
She
flatness.
didn't have any, and
That's why they call them Miss
Yes,
Chin
I
Yes.
wasn't gifted, around the
in that area.
in that era. Yes.
All right, so Miss Chin, I
Yes.
know you're going to be on our event on August 1st, our pre-independence dance. And so what is going to be your role, and who are some of the acts that are going to be? We know we have a very special guest on that.
Okay, my role really is emceeing, getting the crowd happy, all active, involved, bring the fun, the spiciness. And I know one of our featured guests is Sky Juice.
Yes.
And if a lot of people who used to follow Metro Media, they know Sky Juice bring the fun. He's a big belly man, the man that loves to take off his shirt and show. So we have Sky Juice that was giving us fun. We have X Squad Sound that are also giving us beautiful music. We even have DJ Mikey Mike as one of our DJ who's going to bring the fun also. And we have stuff for the kids. So parents, it's not just for you. You can bring the kids out and they can understand the culture.
Absolutely.
And from what I understand, we also will be having vendors.
Yes.
The Caribbean people, for us Jamaicans, we have with dukuno and with ackee and saltfish and with grater cake. All those things will be there. That is our culture.
Really
that a lot of persons outside of the Jamaican Caribbean culture love so much. So I'll be there bringing all the excitement. Into my little standard English, my Jamaica, my patois. Yes, because it's our language, patois.
What is dukuno, What is dukuno?
Dukuno? Boy, I'm not gonna tell you, if I'm not mistaken, I can explain blue draws. If a lot of people don't understand what is blue draws, it's
dukuno.
It's dukuno, blue draws, same thing. Is our parents used to do like it's like a banana. Well, we call it banana bread, but it's similar to banana bread, but it's different when them tie it up in the banana leaf and them mix it up with a little flour like dumpling and then them drop it in the water. All things like those.
Right. Yes. Our culture on
Yes,
display.
that's our culture. Just dukuno.
Excellent. Well, we're so looking forward to having our event on August 1st.
Yes.
We know Independence Day is August 5th, but we're going to have a pre-Independence Fete, and we're going to enjoy everything Jamaican on that day. I just wish that folks will come out. We'll have our flyer out soon, and we will be able to showcase all our sound systems who will be there. And we hope that you'll come out and enjoy a piece of the island of Jamaica. Thank you once again for coming here on Commission Corner. Any parting words?
Yes, the most important thing about Jamaica is the white rum. People, the white rum. Oh, Lord.
And the red stripe beer and the jerk chicken.
Yes.
And all that stuff. Come on, enjoy. Let's enjoy the flavors. Enjoy the flavors. That's all you need to.
Absolutely. And Jamaican Independence, I believe, is August 6th. I need to be corrected. I
Yes,
think
it
I stand
is.
corrected.
Jamaica Independence is August 6th. That's when we got independent. We, them say we'll break away from under the British
rule.
I'm saying, mate.
Yeah, yes, I mate, but I want to say thanks to our leaders who made this possible for us as younger folks to understand and to love our culture. Because trust me, Jamaican culture is a beautiful culture, and I want to say thank you, Commissioner Davis, for also taking the time out to put on that event and let other persons be aware and to love and embrace our culture. So come out, August 1st. Yours truly. I'm going to be there.
And come see two big
DJ
belly
Mikey
man.
Mike. Yeah, the two big
Sky
belly
Juice
man. Sky
and see me.
Juice and DJ Mikey Mike. We're going to see which one belly bigger.
There you go. And again, it's August 1st from 3 to 11 p.m. It's at our Miramar Regional Park. We're going to be using our corporate pavilion, so it's going to be outdoors, but we'll have some shade, of course, in the pavilion. Come out and enjoy some of the Jamaican culture.
And can we just finish with a little bit of a song, Clash Nice?
Okay, what's that?
So!
Oh, Jesus.
Pull up!
All right.
Bop, bop, bop!
Okay.
There you go. As we close out Commission Corner. Once again, another exciting episode of Commission Corner. And as usual, putting you first keeps us first. Until next time, Miramar.